I wish I knew how to handle this when I was much younger for the simple fact that this happens so often. It's so easy to handle, but the problem is that too many insecurities arise when people pull away. Right? If a girl pulls away from me and she was acting interested, and all of a sudden she goes cold, like it's very natural to think that we did something wrong. It's very natural to think that maybe we sent the wrong text, or maybe it's because I put a P at the end of that word. And so we assume that maybe that's something that we can fix. The problem with that is that from what I've seen, a lot of the times you can't fix it. A lot of the times what's happening, it's outside of your control. But the problem is that they give us the illusion that we can control it, right? People, YouTubers, dating coaches give us the illusion that you could just blink a certain way and all of a sudden they get spellbound by you. So today we're going to be talking about what to do when somebody pulls away, when you can actually when the occasion that you can actually fix it, and most importantly, when it's time to get the fuck out. Okay? Because this is something that happens very often, and a lot of people use this strategy to manipulate your ass. So you got to be able to differentiate between those who are being genuine and those who are not being genuine. All right? And usually it's all about developing emotional resilience. Okay? And usually if you guys want to develop that, you guys have to develop a meditation practice. I'm gonna give you guys a book to purchase. Check out this book, Vipassana Meditation. It'll teach you guys the art of the form of meditation that I do, that literally liberates your mind from these emotional reactions to people pulling away. Okay, and yeah, and if you guys want to meditate with me to apply these strategies more, you guys can join the meditation group we have on Patreon, where we meditate on a daily basis with me, like literally with me, and we give live classes and how to apply this meditation strategies to other areas of life. So join the dojo because it'll help you apply this. I swear to God, if you don't know how to control your emotions, no amount of videos you watch is going to change your behavior. Because the way you react at the point of contact, when somebody pulls away, your reaction to that dictates all of your behavior. So you got to create some space through having a meditation practice. So join us on Patreon, or else I'm closing the channel. Okay. And if you want to purchase a custom painting by me, like this, right? Literally made by me. You can message me below. Tell me you want a custom paintings. They start off at $800. And if you guys want print of it, they are more affordable and they look like the real copies. It's kind of crazy to be honest with you. All right, so do that now. All of the links to my paintings are on the description. So let's talk about the first one, okay? Listen, Jaden. Um, this is something that I wish I knew this when I was much younger, because I remember this was the number one mistake I did when a woman pulled away from me is when I made all of the mistakes. And the reason why I thought that the reason why it was a mistake is because unfortunately, when people pull away, 90% of the time, they're not interested. Nobody who genuinely likes you will do this to you. They will never take the risk of losing. And it was funny is that people ask, what do I do? Well, honestly, it's the easiest solution. It's literally comes down to doing this one thing, which is what? Doing nothing. It's all about doing nothing. The problem is that it's hard to do nothing. It's hard to do nothing, especially when all of your impulses tell you to do the opposite, right? So there are three things that I want you guys to completely understand about this video. Is that one, you have to develop emotional discipline, right? Why? Because traumas, when somebody pulls away, traumas come out. You have a narrative in your mind about yourself that you keep repeating to yourself. If you think you're not attractive and somebody pulls away, you're not going to think maybe they have a bad day, or you're not going to think maybe they're just not ready for a relationship. You're going to say it's because I'm ugly. It's because I'm not attractive. It's because of this. It's because of that. And these thoughts will then cause you to feel more panic. It'll cause you to make mistakes. It'll compel you to make mistakes. And that's the problem. Is that those feelings are so intense that you without noticing you start revealing how you feel. You start acting super needy. You start giving them gifts. This strategy is powerful, especially on the insecure mind, right? Now, the next thing you have to realize is that you have to, and I repeat, you have to put yourself first. A person with self-respect doesn't want to be around someone who doesn't want to be around him or them. My fault, right? Doesn't want to be around them. You, if you are uncertain about being with me, your self-respect should alert you and say, "Hey, I don't want to bother you. Like, if you don't want me, I don't. Hey, that's what self-respect is. And self-respect is I am not going to be in the presence of somebody who is not fully invested in being with me, right? You can't do that. The reason why, the next third point is that being in the presence of somebody who's cold and distant, you will start to see yourself that way. Understand, humans value other people's opinions more than they value their own. And if you expose yourself to somebody who thinks low of you, you're going to start to think low of yourself as well. Instinctively, you can't help it, right? So, understanding this, which will cause you to have the self discipline to not chase when they're acting cold and distant. Well, one, it'll show that person that they can't manipulate you because a lot of times they're aware of what they're doing. And if they notice that you're not reacting, what that tells to them is very simple. You have emotional maturity and self respect. The foundation of building of being an attractive person. Now, I like it when they pull away. I like that. I sometimes like it. Why? Because it's the perfect time to test their character. How do you do that? Well, it's very simple. In the beginning, mirror them. If you're not official, if you don't have that comfort where you can have a conversation and say, "Hey, what the fuck is going on?" Right? In the first month, if you're dating someone and there's been 3 or 4 dates, you mirror them. You don't talk about it. You don't say what's going on. You mirror them. Some people like because like most relationships only last a month or less than a month. And usually people pull away because they're not happy or they don't like you. They realize that they don't like you. So that's why you just mirror them. You give them that space. You don't assume they're manipulating you, even though it feels like it, because that's just a natural reaction. Like it's a natural reaction to take it personal, right? But through meditation, when these personal feelings come up, if you practice the meditations we teach on Patreon, you'll be able to dissolve away those overreactions on your part that comes with a narrative. Like, oh my God, it's because they don't like me. Right? Like me, when somebody pulls away, I just say, oh, they're not ready. I don't say, oh, they don't like me. My mind goes to, oh, we're not looking for the same thing. I don't feel it doesn't feel like a personal attack. When you have when you have unprocessed trauma, when you've been hurt a lot in your life, you're gonna always take it personal, which will always cause you to make mistakes. And that's why you have to mature emotionally. So remember, you mirror them, you back off. If they come back, they'll come back with a better attitude. When they come back, ignore them a little bit. Make them beg after pulling away. If they ignored you and they message you, ignore them. Make them double text. Let them know that you're not eager, but at the same time, don't say, "Oh, it's because you pulled away, so now it's my turn." Don't do that shit. Okay? So just mirror them and be polite, right? If they come back, ignore them. They hate that, but it actually prevents them doing that again. Now, if they do have comfort with you, talk and see what's going on. If you guys have some form of comfort, talk with them and see what's going on. Meaning, if it's been 1 or 2 months and and they've expressed they like you and you guys are getting comfortable with each other, then talk. Why? For the simple fact that if they can't talk about why they're fucking pulling away, it reveals their character. Get the fuck away. Like when somebody is acting distant, sometimes when you have comfort, if you stay shut and do this, you look insecure. Like because, for example, with a woman, she'll know what she's doing, and if I don't call her out on it after we have some comfort, what that tells to her is that I'm a little bitch. I'm afraid to lose you, right? So talk to them, have a conversation. Say what's going on. Do you like me? Is there something going on? And you might say, oh, that's needy. Trust me, it's not needy. If they don't want to have that conversation, and from my emotional point of view, they're the one that looks immature. In fact, that's a turnoff because that means I'm gonna have to deal with that shit the whole relationship. And I could promise you, people know the bullshit that they're doing. And if you say, "Oh, look, man, you're acting distant, but you don't want to talk about it," then you know what, man, I like you, but I'm not dealing with this. They know what they're doing. They know they're in the wrong. And what that tells to them is that you have a backbone. I'm willing to lose you if you can't communicate right to me. And this is how you judge people's character. This just shows you shouldn't be with them. But also it shows them that you have high character because they know they're full of shit. Right? So what are the things that you shouldn't do, right? What not to do? Don't assume. Don't assume. In the beginning, assume, but once you have comfort, don't assume. Like, give them the benefit of the doubt if you guys have some form of comfort. Just say, okay, maybe they're sad, maybe they're this. But if they prove you otherwise, if when you talk, they're hot and cold, interested one day, cold the next. Don't get confused, right? Like, don't get confused. It's very simple. They're just not interested. Assume that. Assume that. Give them the benefit of the doubt. But after one more chance, if they repeat that behavior, don't get confused. They'll say, oh, they were acting so nice to me. Don't get confused. Make it make sense. If this is how they are, they'll show interest, and then the next day they'll not show interest. It's not your fault. It's a character flaw. Maybe I'm too boring for them. No, 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 no. It's just the fact that some people don't like having peace of mind. That's what toxic people do. You know? The next thing is what not to do is don't do what your impulses tell you. Just do nothing. Do the opposite. Right? What you can do though is observe what it tells you to do. Observe. Does it tell you call, text, fucking slash tires? Observe. Observe what are the impulses of your lower self? What are the impulses of your immature self? And just observe them. Use these moments to allow those emotions to arise and pass away. Because what you're doing is that you're becoming more attractive by pruning out those negative impulses. And over time, what happens is that it becomes ingrained in your personality and you just have a more likable and more relaxed personality. It's almost like those people who, when you're around them, you feel comfortable around them. That's what happens. And that's why when somebody's acting cold, let it happen so that you can see those negative impulses that you have that consistently affects your decision making and the strategies you use in the negative, allowing it to arise and pass away, which loses power over your ego, and it allows your true personality to shine through. Like it's a perfect way to almost like exercise the negative parts in you. But you have to learn how to react to it. You got to react the right way, right? And that usually comes through creating space, right? Doing nothing will cause them to do everything, will cause them to see that in reality, you're somebody who has some self-respect. Fuck it back. All right. And if you guys want to learn how to apply these strategies and you find it to be very difficult, you guys can purchase a one-on-one session with me and talk to me today. Or you guys can join the Patreon and meditate with me and practice this form of liberating yourself from your own mind. All right. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. In the next commercial, I'm going to talk about my courses that I have, the different bundles that I have. So if you guys are interested in purchasing my courses, just wait to the next commercial right now and you'll learn about that. Okay. Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.
If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys can check out my other courses that are more in depth and more profound, such as the Psychological Game of Attraction, which is a course for women who are single, Natural Chemistry, which is a self-help course on women on how to build how to embrace their masculine energy, how to embrace their feminine energy, Natural Chemistry, which is a course for women who are in relationships, Charisma Blueprint, which is a course on how to build charisma, Emotional Mastery, which is a course on how to become emotionally resilient. It's pretty much, I teach you what I use to manifest my current life, to be honest with you. And you could purchase them all by joining the Mindful Attraction University, where you could purchase all of my courses. Usually all of my courses are $99. If you purchase all of them, you could get, I believe is $3.99. You could purchase them all. And there you'll be able to get access. And if you don't like the course, you guys get a refund from Father Alex. Father Alex doesn't scam his subscribers. Father Alex is here to help. So if you guys feel like this video helped, trust me, you will like the course, because it's very rarely that the courses that you purchase from me don't work for that, whatever you're trying to. A lot of people purchase natural chemistry to improve their relationships with their partners, and it works. There's plenty of testimony. Just go to the website, Psychological Game of Attraction. If you're single and you apply that course, you won't be single for long, right? I'm telling you, if you're somebody who's overly masculine or you have too much feminine energy, check out The Feminine Woman. It'll teach you how to balance it so that you could have that sensation where you're feminine, but there's strength emanating from you. Right? I mean, too many women have that feminine energy, but it emanates as weakness. I'm here to teach you guys how to use your masculine so that you could strengthen and show that feminine energy without really looking way too masculine or way too feminine. And that allows you to have that beautiful balance that men respect, but also find attractive, right? So you can purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.